In the top stories, Prime Minister Drew describes Taiwan trip as fruitful. Local businesses grateful for Taiwan Expo exposure. And tourism officials welcome inaugural visit of Carnival Spirit. The details on these stories and more after the break.
Black Friday deals start now, only at Courts Optical. Save up to 80% off your purchase. Get the latest in eyewear fashion with frames starting at just $99. Payment plans available from 3 to 24 months. Schedule your appointment online today on www.courtsoptical.com. It's easy and convenient. Black Friday sale starts now with up to 80% off frames as low as $99. Only at Courts Optical. Value you can see.
Mosoka, 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 mosoka.
Hello and welcome to the ZIZ Channel 5 newscast. I'm Carla Berridge. Prime Minister Honorable Dr. Terence Drew has described his inaugural official visit to the Republic of China, Taiwan as fruitful. In a post on his official Facebook page on Wednesday, the Prime Minister said, quote, "We had several high-level meetings to strengthen bilateral commitments with the President of the Republic of China, Taiwan, Her Excellency Dr. Tsai Ing-wen, the Premier of the Republic of China, Taiwan, His Excellency Seng Cha-su, and Chiu Tai-san, Minister of Mainland Affairs, and His Excellency Dr. Jiaoxie Joseph Wu, Minister of Foreign Affairs." President Tsai Ing-wen, accompanied by Vice President Lai Ching-te, hosted a state luncheon in our honor at the presidential office following a welcome ceremony with military honors and bilateral talks, end quote. The Prime Minister also noted that Ambassador Danya Francis presented his credentials to the President of the Republic of China, Taiwan, His Excellency Dr. Tsai Ing-wen, at the Presidential Palace of Taipei. His Excellency Danya Francis is the second ambassador of St. Kitts and Nevis to the Republic of China, Taiwan, since the Embassy of St. Kitts and Nevis was opened in Taipei on January 28, 2008. He said during their upcoming engagements, they will meet with His Excellency Si Chin Chang, Minister of Environment Protection, His Excellency M.D. Po Chang Lee, Director General of National Health Insurance Administration, and His Excellency Seng Chang Su, Premier of the Republic of China, Taiwan. The delegation will also be meeting with Kittitians and Nivision students at the Embassy of St. Christopher and Nevis. 8 local businesses exhibited at the 2022 Taiwan Expo in St. Kitts and Nevis, and they are thanking the Embassy of the Republic of China, Taiwan for giving them the opportunity. The businesses were Hibiscus Spirits, Sugartown Organics, Sassy V Collectibles, The Emerald, SKN Hosting, Nature's Best SKN, Espo Water Solutions, and Aesthetics Beauty Parlor. Resident Ambassador of the Republic of China, Taiwan, His Excellency Michael Lin, said during the opening ceremony, quote, "The goal is to ensure that local entrepreneurs benefit from this event as well, and that they will also have the chance to be connected to the private sector of Taiwan, thus advancing our common goal of mutual prosperity," end quote. Anastasia Elliott, CEO of Sugartown Organics, said that she has been sending her products to Taiwan through the St. Kitts and Nevis Embassy there, but it was the first time she had exhibited at the Taiwan Expo at home. Quote, "This expo was very timely. We were able to meet a bit more of the Taiwanese people here and to really have a discussion with them because it was my very first time meeting so many of them at the same time," end quote. Out of Nevis was Kamisha Barry Morton of Nature's Best SKN, an organic skincare and wellness brand. Tap Water Caribbean and Espo Water Solution exhibited as well. It is a company seeking to cooperate with the St. Kitts and Nevis Solid Waste Management and Recycling Project to reduce the use of plastics in the Federation. SKN Hosting, a software and development company, also exhibited at the expo, and according to its CEO, the aim is to bring technology to the everyday person. On Wednesday morning, St. Kitts welcomed the inaugural visit of Carnival Spirit. Carnival Spirit was launched on 7th July 2000 under the ownership of Caribbean Cruise Line. A delegation of tourism stakeholders, including representatives from the Tourism Ministry and Authority, were on board the vessel for a brief welcome ceremony. Minister of Tourism Honorable Masha Henderson said it is an exciting time for the destination.
Coming off of the pandemic, persons hadn't worked for the last 2 years, and so the more inaugural calls we have, the better it is for us as an economy. So we are super excited, and we're looking forward to even more inaugural calls for the cruise season.
Carnival Spirit has a capacity of 2,124 passengers and 930 crew members. The Irishtown Primary School was the first of 2 schools to benefit from a donation of supplies from the William Marcus Natta Memorial Scholarship Fund on Wednesday morning. Co-founder of the fund, Dr. Marcus Natta, made the presentation and spoke of its significance.
I'm sure the school and the principal and the teachers are very welcoming of this donation, because schools need a lot of resources. The government cannot provide all of the resources, so at the William Marcus Natta Memorial Scholarship Fund, we are always happy when we can assist schools like the Irishtown Primary School.
Following the handing over, the Tucker Clark Primary School received a similar donation. After the break, Water Department addresses arsenic in a well and signage to be replaced at roundabouts. Stay with us.
Elevate your experience with Flow's fiber-fast internet and mobile combined. Enjoy double data and unlimited talk on 4 mobile lines, plus up to 35 megabits per second home internet speed at the best rate, giving you the best value to stay connected. I think our Flow mobile is elevated.
You think?
An elevated experience starts with Flow at home, powering double data and unlimited talk on 4 mobile lines at the best rate. Visit a Flow store to sign up today.
Fresh Look Paint and Tile Sale. Give your home a fresh look with a fresh coat of paint and a fresh set of tiles. From Horswood's Building and Evil Center's 25% off Fresh Look Paint and Tile Sales event. Yes, come to Horswood's Building and Evil Centers today and get fresh savings of 25% off all paints and tiles store-wide. Come and give your home a fresh new look with fresh savings and fresh new colors. Fresh new piles of tiles in all styles with a fresh 25% off store-wide on all paints and tiles at Horswood's Building and Evil Center. Give your home a fresh start with a fresh new look with fresh new colors, fresh new piles of tiles in all styles, and fresh quality paint at Horswood's Building and Evil Center. Fresh Look 25% off paints and tiles sales event. See store for details.
Welcome back. The Water Services Department has addressed the issue of arsenic found in a well that was drilled in the Shadwell area. During the Waterline program on ZIZ Radio on Wednesday, Water Manager Engineer Cromwell Williams assured the public that since being drilled, the well that has arsenic has never been in operation. This, he said, is due to the fact that the elements in the water must be tested before a well is commissioned, and with arsenic found, the well has not met WHO guidelines. He spoke of why arsenic may have been found in this particular well.
The reason I think we got arsenic in this well is because this well was dug to a depth that is deeper than we normally, most of our previous wells were like up to 200 and just over 200 feet, and this one was deeper, and so I think that because of that we hit that level, that layer of clay in which we had the higher level of arsenic. So we can assure the public that all of our wells are tested for arsenic and any other chemical that can be deemed not safe for consumption.
He said the water department is in the process of addressing the issue.
The contractor that drilled the well, they were brought back in, I think it was sometime last year, and they are going to try to block off the bottom portion of the well, because we were able to determine and isolate where exactly the arsenic is coming from. Arsenic is associated usually with the clay layer, and that is at the deepest level of the well, about 300 feet down in the ground. And so what they will try to do is to block off that portion of the well, so that the well would not be able to pull in the arsenic.
Williams said if the blocking option does not work, a treatment option will be used.
If after we have done that approach, the level still doesn't fall, then we can revert to the option of treating the water, just as you will filter water to take out other things. We can similarly have a treatment plant designed to filter out the arsenic, but we wanted to try the more natural option of just blocking it out. That we wouldn't have to be burdened with a treatment process, year round, because it would just naturally not be at a level that would be of concern.
The blocking process is expected to be completed early next year. Williams said once the necessary tests are done and it falls below the limits, the water department will put that well into production. As members of the general public continue to express frustration at the misuse of roundabouts by motorists, the traffic department is making plans to erect signage of their proper use. That was the indication by Inspector Carleen Phipps of the traffic department during an open line discussion on ZIZ Radio's On the Road with host GQ.
Well, I realize that the general public is concerned about the roundabouts, and what I would do, we at the traffic department would do a short video and indicating and showing persons how to use the roundabout, and we will also get the necessary signs back in place at the roundabouts, because all roundabouts had signs, but due to vehicular accidents, a number of the signs have been knocked out.
Okay.
Meanwhile, another caller questioned the ease of access for persons with disabilities for the upcoming Christmas season, and Inspector Phipps said efforts are being put in place.
Presently, we are in the process of putting down a number of parking spaces. For example, we already put down 2 on 4th Street, and the sidewalks are already sloped so that person with wheelchair and
could have access.
So we are presently looking at other areas, other streets where we could put down some more parking spaces to accommodate persons with disabilities.
On the Road airs on Wednesdays at 9:30 a.m. The St. Kitts Electricity Company will be partnering with various ministries and other organizations to host activities for Energy Month throughout November. On Wednesday's edition of Skellex Power Talk, Energy Director at the Energy Unit, Bertil Brown, noted that among the activities to be hosted will be an energy fair on Friday 18th November at the Independence Square.
A number of energy-related people who are in the energy industry and companies who work in the energy industry would be there. They would have booths and they would be displaying their products and their services. An example, the energy unit will be there. We will have a video outlining some of the things that are happening in the energy industry in St. Kitts, planned to happen.
The fair will also feature the distribution of free energy-saving LED bulbs. Energy Officer Denacio Frank also spoke of a collaboration with the St. Kitts Diabetes Association on their annual walk on November 19th, which ties into a larger regional initiative.
it runs into the regional activities for CARICOM Energy Month, because on that day, all the other islands in the region where they're gonna be having their what they call a killer walk. So the killer walk is essentially a regional walk that we're gonna have, and ours is gonna be in a joint with the Diabetic Association. In Guyana, the CARICOM itself is gonna be having their walk in Guyana, and it seems like it's gonna be a big thing. So I would like for the public to come out and support the Diabetic Association walk. I think they may have shirt packages as well. So as much as possible, you can support the cause.
Other planned events include an interministerial fun day, a school quiz, and a soccer-sized event at the Skellett parking lot. ZIZ will be premiering a new season of Carnival Buzz on Thursday night at 8. Carnival Buzz is hosted by Clement Monarch Ogaro and Scotticia Hendrickson. The program will feature behind-the-scenes footage of preparations for Sugar Mass 51 and talk to the movers and shakers of Carnival. According to the producers, the first episode of Carnival Buzz visited the first Legends Calypso tent, which was held at the Paradise Bar and Grill on Keon Street. The premiere will include performances and chit-chats with the Calypsonians, as well as a conversation with the chairperson of the National Carnival Committee. Carnival Buzz will be airing every Thursday night at 8 on ZIZ television. Coming up in regional news, Guyanese attorney sues state